Hello, everybody. I've been looking for a post-Pentecost event, as it is post-Pentecost, and I was looking at Acts chapter 3. Obviously, Pentecost is Acts chapter 2. So I was looking at Acts chapter 3 about Peter and John healing the crippled beggar. And they're on their way to the temple to pray. It's 3 o'clock in the afternoon, and there's this beggar there hoping to get some bread. And he got a lot more than bread. And Peter and John say, "Look at me, look at us." And he looks at them. And Peter said, "Silver or gold I do not have, but what I have I give you. In the name of Jesus Christ of Nazareth, walk." That was not the reply that the guy was expecting. And it began an incredible miracle for this man. And it just says, taking him by the right hand, he helped him up, and instantly the man's feet and ankles became strong. So a wonderful miracle. And I've always looked at this from the point of view of, is this something that I could do? Is it possible for me to say to somebody, to pray for somebody? And I suppose, in different occasions I have taken initiative and prayed. But I was looking at this the other yesterday, and I just saw it from the other side, actually. So here's this guy, and he's been a cripple, and just thinking, okay, well, let's us experience the miracle. Not can we perform a miracle, but let us experience the miracle. And it just says that his feet and his ankles became strong. So I'm wondering, as I speak briefly in this reflection, are our feet and ankles feeling rather weak? And other aspects of us physically, knees and arms and whatever, but much more metaphorically, are we feeling weak and needing some strength? This man's feet and ankles, it says, instantly became strong. And so I'm just thinking, well, where am I weak at the moment? Where are we weak at the moment? Are we downcast? Are we discouraged? Are we a bit battered by life? Have we had some disappointments in life? I was watching the musical Les Mis, and one of the lines in one of the songs, beautiful song, is that life has killed the dream that I had. And I wonder if there's, we've just been affected by life, and it's dampened us and it's disheartened us. So we are in need of the miracle. We are in need of being made strong, and we need that something extra. So I wonder for us this morning, today, this week, whether we'll be able to put ourselves in a position of being made strong and experiencing God's strength and God's renewal for us. It's interesting. Peter and John, literally in this context of healing the guy, it says that they helped him up. It said, silver and gold I don't have, but what I do have, I give to you. In the name of Jesus Christ, be healed. And but he said they helped him up. The guy had to do something. It wasn't just a kind of sit there and wait for something to happen, but he actually had to do something himself, and he was helped up and he was strengthened. So maybe for us, in our kind of life weakness, perhaps there's something that we can do to position ourselves and to begin to take initiative to find God's strength, healing us and empowering us again and putting us into the place that we want to be and He wants us to be. I saw a wonderful thing a week ago, and the window that I look out of from this room here in our home looks out onto Orchard Head Lane, and I saw, it was about 4:30 in the afternoon, I saw a father and a son cycling up the hill. It is quite a steep hill, actually. It's a bit of a challenge for cyclists. So the father was cycling up, and he had his, I don't know, maybe a 10-year-old son cycling up with him. But it's a big effort, it's a big push. And I just noticed, and it was so beautiful, but the father was cycling, and the son was cycling, but the father had his hand behind the son, pushing him up and giving him that extra touch of power and energy to get up the hill. Excuse me. wonderful picture of fatherhood, but actually a wonderful picture for us as well, of God the Father putting his hand behind us and just empowering us and adding strength to us so that we can get up the hill, so that our weak knees can be strengthened, as it says in Hebrews 12:12, and as in Acts 3, that this man, his ankles and feet became strong. So for us, that we can become strong again. May that be our experience.